be. And when you're gone, I feel incomplete. So if you want the truth, I just wanna be part of your symphony.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to another video on my YouTube channel. We are filming on the floor again. My fish tank is right behind you guys, so it kind of helps. I don't really plan my videos ahead of time just because I'd forget what to say anyway. I just kind of wing it while I'm going on. Like, if I literally think of something in that moment, I'll try to hold it in my brain and continue. I won't ever remember anything though. So I did make a video. I'm like literally watching my fish like stare at me right now. I made a video about what we should replicate in our hamsters enclosures, and I like cannot think of anything else that I was gonna film today because I need to do a little bit more research on some stuff because I ran out of notes for videos to film. So in the comments, let me know if there's any types of videos like guinea pigs or birds or anything like that. I just made a fish video, but I haven't made very many, so I was like, I'll just do this. Maybe I can make a one for geckos too, like things that we should replicate. But I think these videos are very important because people don't see the need to take things from the wild and either take them exactly from the wild and put them in our cages or tanks, or replicate like the chamber hideouts and hamster wheels and stuff like that. So I think these videos are very important, and I know not very many people actually make these videos, so I was like, let's just do it. Before we get started, like and subscribe. I want to say a huge thanks to my last YouTube short I posted yesterday. It got a lot of views and I got 3 new subscribers, so welcome to my channel and thank you so much for subscribing because it helps me out a lot. So I hope you're enjoying my videos if you've seen any more of them. And yeah, let's get on to the video. So the first thing I want to start off with is substrate. So for substrate, for any animal, substrate is important. If it's sand, bedding, coconut soil, all types of things, it's needed. Even for guinea pigs, while you don't have to have a substrate, you should still have kind of carpet or blankets on the bottom for them. So every animal should have a place to feel comfortable to either lay down or to run across. So for fish, it would be sand and not rocks. I think overall sand is a huge improvement in in this fish tank because not only does it's so much easier to clean with, it just looks 10 times better. I actually kind of just made a little edit of my before tank and this newer tank, and the difference is incredible. My old tank had colored rocks at the bottom and fake plants, and this one has sand and real plants. So definitely sand. I mean, if you look in the ocean, saltwater and freshwater, they both have sand-ish stuff. Like saltwater fish, they have sand, and I guess some other fish may have a little bit of dirt, but it's mostly sand mixed in with that. And sand is just, it's nice in general. It's a lot softer than rocks, so if they're kind of swimming on the bottom, they won't like scrape their fins. Not saying that it's very likely to happen, but it's just a lot softer material for them. I'm like watching 2 of my fish like chase each other around the tank. Not only that, it looks a lot better. And we should be giving our animals natural environments, so sand definitely is in their natural environment. They're like chasing each other. And it's so much easier to clean. I literally didn't think it would be easier to clean. I thought it'd be a lot harder because you basically have to put the siphon right above the sand so that all the food and stuff comes up, but that the sand doesn't, and it works really well. So that is one thing, is definitely sand is what we need to replicate. So if you have rocks or gravel, I would recommend taking them out and replacing them with sand for those main 3 reasons. The next thing I'm going to say is driftwood or toys that have more of that natural feel. Like it could be wood, it could be rocks, stuff like that that you would literally find out in the ocean or in ponds or in lakes where fish would be living. So driftwood is really important. I know it is super expensive. I don't have any driftwood in my tanks because of that. Bear actually got the piece of driftwood I was gonna put in this tank, but then I was like, it's so crowded and they like the 2 bigger toys that I have in there. I was like, I don't really want to mess everything up. So if I do end up getting another tank, I'm not saying I am, I don't think I'm allowed to, but if I ever wanted to redo my 10-gallon tank over there, I definitely put driftwood in there. Bear's driftwood I found literally on a beach, and then they're not that hard to clean, so you can't really make up excuses. I mean, there's a lot of different ways to clean it, so I can make videos about sanitizing if you'd like. But between rocks and driftwood and moss balls, those kind of go with plants, but things like that, I literally have shells in there. It looks nice. The fish can see it and kind of recognize what they would see in nature. And it's also just more stuff to put in the tank for them to kind of play around with. So in the 10-gallon tank, I have rocks. And this tank, I don't have rocks or driftwood, but I do have a bunch of shells and 1 starfish that's not living. The next thing is going to be plants. So fake plants are a lot easier to take care of, don't get me wrong. They don't need light, they don't need like any care or anything. You don't have to pick like dead leaves off, anything like that. And they are more fun because they're different colors, but they're really not good. They don't make the tank look good. Fins can get caught on them. In general, they're just hard plastic, so they could poke eyes out. That has happened with my goldfish. Yeah, a long time ago. It poked its eye out and lived for a couple more years. So overall, fake plants are dangerous and they don't look good. So live plants, they're soft. Again, it's natural. They will see these out in the wild. While they can die and you do have to have a light, I feel like overall they look better. They're better for the fish and the water. And overall, they're not that hard to take care of as long as you have a light on for enough of the day. They don't really die. So a few of my leaves are kind of going, but overall, I've had these plants for quite some time. Yeah, I'd also say a heater you have to have because it replicates the water temperature, like what they would live with. A little confusion might be coming from a filter. While yes, they obviously don't have a filter in nature, these fish have large streams, so they kind of live with trash, air pollution, everything like that, while tank fish in your house don't have to live with any of that. So again, filters should be used. It could be an option, but I recommend it. It makes the tank easier. The water looks a lot cleaner, and overall it's just a lot less maintenance you have to go through if you just buy a simple filter. You don't even have to keep getting cartridges. I literally can't say that word at all. You don't have to keep getting cartonages. No, cartonage. You know, the stuff that goes in the filter. You don't have to keep going those. If you have to, if it looks disgusting, try to clean it over the tank or over a bucket that you're gonna put back in the tank, because all of that cycled water and healthy stuff for the fish and the plants are trapped in the filter, which doesn't matter because the water keeps running through it. So filters are just really helpful that way. I hope this helped. Try to get live plants, try to have sand, try to get driftwood, rocks, or shells in your tank, and try to just make it look natural in general. Overall, it's just a lot better for your fish. Let me know in the comments what types of videos you guys want me to make. I'm still trying to get over my cold, so I sound like really weird right now, I think, but I don't even know because my ear is all weird. But I'll see you in another video. Bye!